Greetings, Earthlings, toy collectors, and other collectible enthusiasts. I'm James, and welcome back to Blue Tins Toys. On today's episode, we are going to be celebrating Christmas several months early with an unboxing of the Neca Ultimate Terrifier 3 Art the Clown in the Bloody Santa suit. Now, before we start doing any more reviewing or unboxing of this figure, we have a very special guest who has flown in from a galaxy far, far away to promote his new film, The Mandalorian and Grogu, in theaters everywhere this Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the artist formerly known as Baby Yoda, Grogu! So Grogu, ever since your rise to superstardom with the premiere of The Mandalorian on Disney+, you've been very open about your drug and alcohol addiction. Can you give us any type of truth around the rumors circulating around you punching out a Rhodian at a strip club in Boise, Idaho? This is the way. Well, we're going to find out if this figure should find its way to your horror figure collection. Is this NECA Ultimate Art the Clown Terrifier 3 Santa Claus figure trash or treasure? Let's figure it out. Okay, we are about to open up the elusive and terrifying Art the Clown and Terrifier 3 in the bloody Santa suit. Now, this has been like the talk of the NECA and horror figure community for the last 2 weeks. And it seems like everybody hates scalpers, people who buy these figures and sell them for triple, quadruple the amount. But you know what? If you're going to hate on the scalper, hate on the buyer as well, because you can't have one without the other. And honestly, I don't blame these scalpers for buying them if people are willing to pay those prices. Now, am I a scalper? No, I'm not, and I'll tell you why. Laziness. Because I'm not going to drive around trying to find these rare figures and then mail them off. And I work at the post office. And I'm just not going to do it. Also, I want to let you know, I filmed half of this unboxing already and forgot to turn my microphone on. So yeah, we're doing this again. But we're going to check out some of the accessories right now. This thing comes with 6 pairs of hands, man. 6 pairs of freaking hands. And we're going to take a gander at them real quick. And I'm actually not going to take these out of their tray. Unless, you know me, I like to steal hands unless I drop them everywhere. Hey, we're doing pretty good so far. Alrighty, so what we have some okay hands. We have some, we have like an open claw, iron claw hand, or a gonna get you hand as I call it. Well, it's almost like a trigger hand almost, but I don't think it is. We have several pointer hands, some Hulk Hogan pointer hands. What you gonna do, brother? That definitely looks like a trigger hand. You have another trigger hand. Almost a fist, but looks like it's just gonna like holding a blunt object, and another trigger hand. So yeah, we got and of course the hands that he has with him right now. Yep. 6 pairs of hands. We also have taped to the bottom of that tray is we have Santa's bag of toys, but we all know that Art the Clown likes to carry around a black trash bag, so we can only imagine that this is just Art the Clown's Santa sack of bloody arsenal. So, yeah, there's that. I wouldn't assume there's anything inside besides what feels like a cardboard insert to kind of give it some, so you can stand it up or let it fall over like that. All right, everyone, check out some of the accessories that is inside of this figure. And I popped this open earlier, and they just spilled out everywhere. So we're going to not do that this time around. He has a plate, a serving plate with a reindeer and gifts and trees on it, and a snowman in the center. And of course, what are you going to put on this serving plate? Chocolate chip cookies for Santa, of course. There that is. There are 3 of these. I'm only going to show you one because I don't need to show you all 3. That is wild that it even comes with something this tiny. And I won't even display it with this because it's just something for me to lose. But yeah, it comes with 3 cookies. We also have a hammer. MC Hammer. Because Art the Clown is too legit to quit. That out. Did any of you see this in theaters? I saw this in theaters with my brother, and I gotta tell you, I don't know if I've ever been that nervous walking into a movie because, I mean, I already knew, first of all, I knew it was unrated. I knew what I was getting myself into. I've heard many interviews with Damien Leone and, you know, David Howard Thornton, I believe that's his name, that plays Art the Clown. And they were talking about how, you know, like the first 15 minutes, this is an extra beard piece, by the way. I don't know how this, I guess he just holds it. I don't know. I haven't really looked at a whole lot of pictures of the figure, but no, this is an extra beard piece there. It's pretty wild. Here's the backup if you want to check that out too. Pretty wild. But yeah, I remember being nervous because they said that people were like passing out and vomiting during like the first 15 minutes of the movie. Yeah, I got past that first 15 minutes, no problem. Just some other things in the movie that got to me. Here's a canister of liquid nitrogen. If you remember the scene where Art gets the Santa Claus suit. So here you go. Art the Clown's going to use anything to do what he does, including liquid nitrogen. But hey guys, watch out. It's dangerous. Yeah, this movie was wild. Yeah, when I walked into the movie theater, they had printed out ditto sheets or copies that they had done, obviously from their office, the manager's office in the movie theater. They had them all over the place. Nobody under the age of 21 allowed to see this movie, even with a parental guardian. So I'm like, whoa, this movie is wild. So yeah, here's a bloody axe. It's got blood on both sides. And they did the same thing when they showed Toxic Avenger, the new Toxic Avenger movie, which I did not think should have gotten the unrated treatment. I thought it was just a normal R-rated movie, which honestly I didn't care for the movie either. That's just me. But yeah, I gotta say, I also forgot to mention how I got this figure. My brother's special lady friend, hey Bailey, was at a Southeast Tennessee Walmart, and I stumbled upon the Bloody Disgusting section in the electronics, and boom, found 2 of these and picked one up for myself and one for my brother. Here's a bloody glass of milk. Yum yum. Give me some. Stir that in there and make it strawberry milk. Nobody will know the difference. Right, Nash? Nobody will know the difference. And here we go. Here is the weapon that I will be displaying the figure with. We have this chain saw, and this saw is off the chain, let me tell you. Yeah, it is bloody, and this is from I'd say the most infamous scene in the movie. There wasn't a guy in the theater that wasn't, grossed out and groaning throughout that scene. It is, people talk about the shower scene in Psycho. Woo! Let's just say that Jamie Lee Curtis's mom is lucky that she just got stabbed to death by Norman Bates in that movie. And she didn't get what happened to these kids. Yeah, I'll be displaying my figure with that. Also, we have the Christmas sunglasses that he wears in a few scenes. I was actually going to wear my pair for the video, but mine are in storage with the Christmas stuff. It's just wild, all the accessories this thing comes with. Insane. Yeah, I went Christmas shopping wearing a Terrifier shirt and these glasses during the holiday season last year. I walked by a radio station booth and the guy was like, "Merry Christmas," and I opened up my shirt and I went, "Yeah!" He's like, "What is happening?" I'm 42 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Here's one of four faces that this comes with. This is amazing, and the sculpt of this is incredible. He's got that side eye going on. Yeah, check. Just an amazing sculpt. I mean, just look at the teeth. It looks like he's salivating with the paint decal there. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I love that. I love that side eye. So cool. So realistic. Let's check out another face here. I opened this up earlier and they just exploded everywhere. We have another Art the Clown face. There we go. Doing another kind of side-eye thing, not as exaggerated as the last one, but he's a very disappointed Art the Clown, this face right here. I'm telling you, this is such a good sculpt. And how these connect, because of the way that the Art the Clown head is on this, it connects like this. It's not a whole head that pops off. It is a face that pops off. And I might show you how it works here in a bit. I don't know, because the face that's on it right now is the one that I want to keep on for when I'm posing it on my shelf. Here's the third face. This is a very angry Art the Clown. Like, Daddy Art, here's my report card. You made a what? In gym? Doing another side eye there, but this time very angry, like I said. Look at, I mean, I love that paint. It seriously looks like he's salivating with anger. Man, it's such a cool face sculpt. Once again, it's that way as well. I wonder what this black piece is for. Let's investigate. I don't know, guys. Yeah, there's that face. All right, we're going to take out the figure now. Oh, that came out no problem. No ties, no nothing. Oh, yeah. Check this dude out. Okay, we got tons of things to figure out with this figure. All right, I'm going to check out the articulation and then we'll check out the detail. All right, so we do have articulated clown shoes here. They do that. Of course, I'm not going to go on both sides. Y'all know that. It's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's see. So we got ball jointed ankle there. We have a ball jointed knee. Now, I've mentioned before, I'm not the biggest fan of the neck and knee joints. They serve their purpose, but especially on my Jason Voorhees figure and my Wolfman figure, the knee joint on the pants, it extends into like a sharp, like arrowhead point, and it's such an eyesore. But I mean, it serves its purpose. I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's a big ball joint. All right, so the hips, got a ball joint in the hips as well. The waist also moves, and the Santa coat, it's all one like very thin, I guess PVC plastic piece. Yeah, and we even have an ab crunch articulation in there as well. It's not really going to work that well. They actually probably could have saved some money if they just used a solid torso. They didn't do that, but no. Very cool that they even decided to do that. We have ball jointed shoulders. We have a ball jointed elbow. Of course, we got that hand articulation. All right. We got some neck articulation here. Yeah. I'll tilt all over the place if I want to. Alrighty. Now let's check out the figure. Love that. Of course, the clown boots are they're peeking out of the actual Santa Claus costume boots. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember where you were when you watched the first Terrifier. I had always heard, I was listening to I think it was the Talk is Jericho podcast, and they were talking about like the craziest kills in horror movies. We're going to check out more of this jacket here. Of course, I don't need to mention that all the blood splatters. This is the Bloody Santa suit version of this, which you can go ahead and pre-order on Neca's website right now. Actually, it started yesterday. But I think they were talking about the most gruesome kills in horror movies, and the kill in the first Terrifier was listed, and I was like, I got to see what they're talking about. I had people over during one of my annual horror movie October things that I used to do, and we watched it because I didn't want to watch it alone. So I'm like, if this is too gruesome, I don't want to see this by myself. And boy, howdy, yikes. That chick getting sawed in half, spread eagle, upside down, was just gnarly. Not gnarly like tubular waves, man. Not gnarly like that, but gnarly like, whoa, God, gross, gnarly. But, yeah. Of course, I watched Terrifier 2 by myself, and I was like, it's all right. It was a little bit longer than what I thought it should have been. All right, so here's the Art the Clown face sculpt that I'm going to keep on. So I'm going to pose this with the chainsaw. So let's just check him out. He's happy. He loves Christmas. You can tell he loves Christmas. Let's check this out. So I noticed that my hat's kind of dangling on here. I don't know if that's for, Oh, okay. So it just snaps on like that. Yep, like that if you want to. And I guess you do that so you can move it around, I guess. I don't know. There's that. And the beard. How does this work? What does it mean? So the face, we know, pops off, right? Like this. Okay? Pops off like that. Let's just switch it out with another. Let's do we'll do disappointed art. You went out and didn't get blood on your white clothes. Don't you learn anything from me? So there's that. Ingenious that they do stuff like this. This is so cool. Does the beard come off, or is this? I think. Yeah, this is all one sculpt, so I'm not really understanding the secondary beard thing. Maybe I'm just crazy. Tell me what it's for, guys, in the comments. Yeah, we're gonna put this one back in. Like I said earlier, it's the one I want. But yeah, this is this is cool, and I totally see. I mean, the Art the Clown fans they're out there in droves. But yeah, this is a cool figure, a definite must for any Art the Clown fan, any Terrifier fan, which I guess that's one of the same, and any horror movie action figure collector. I think this is a definite must, especially for the Terrifier 3 film. I have the bloody art in the first art, both from the first Terrifier films. Didn't feel like I needed to get the second one, or from Terrifier 2, just for the sunflower glasses. No, I don't need that. But now, honestly, this is different enough. It's more than just sunflower sunglasses that I had to get this. And I will probably display it with Christmas stuff as well. So, yeah, Santa Claus is coming to town, and you are not surviving Christmas. Yeah, Art the Clown, guys. Pretty cool. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you for taking time out of your day to watch our NECA Ultimate Terrifier 3 Art the Clown Bloody Santa Suit action figure unboxing. Is this trash or treasure? It's an absolute treasure because it is just a very unique version of a horror icon. And yeah, we can say that Art the Clown is a horror icon. It's been going around for 10 years strong so far. If you are a Terrifier collector, or if you are a horror action figure collector like me, this definitely needs to be in your collection, just because, like I said, just how unique of a version of this character is. You can go ahead and pre-order yours on NECA's website. When it'll get here, I don't know. But yeah, strongly suggest you doing that, because some of y'all's Walmarts may not have the bloody disgusting section. There's several of ours that don't here in Southeast Tennessee. So I was lucky enough. Once again, thank you, Bailey, for picking this up for me. Another thing, Grogu's not going anywhere. But we would like to thank Grogu for stopping by this week to celebrate all unboxings leading up to a very big Star Wars unboxing on Friday for the release of The Mandalorian and Grogu, only in theaters. So yeah, Grogu is staying right here with us, and we hope that you stay right here with us and come back for more unboxing videos. And we're going to leave you with this: be excellent to each other. Did you hear that? Be excellent to each other. Well, hanky panky, and collect them all. And we will catch you next time.